really early developers of the tech, so I would not be surprised to see more of that coming through.
I mean, if you go on YouTube and you type in Tourney Locator in the search bar, the
Tech of the Week.
First thing that comes up is Tech of the Week. That was a one smash joint, man.
They were immediately the people who tried to implement option selects out of perfect shields in Smash 4. And some of the top players were really utilizing it. I know DeBuzz actually really utilized perfect shield option selects.
Big proponent. You see where that got him. Like, he was consistently, like, top 5 every PGR. I was like, I think that may be, like, the most consistent player of Smash 4's entire lifespan.
Yeah,
he was there from start to finish and constantly in top 8 every event.
Man knows how to play a grind game.
Played a good character for it, too, man.
Man, he was the 2013-2012 spellbooks in Yu-Gi-Oh! of Smash games, where if you can OTK that man and put on the pressure, good job, but you're never going to win a long game.
I'm glad you made a reference that you get.
Yeah, that I get. Hey, spellbooks exist in Duel Links. Their problem in Duel Links is that they don't have longevity.
Okay, the thing is you know, again, we can talk about, you know, we can talk about normal people things and connect to the audience, or we could talk about dorky things like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dungeons and Dragons.
Look, we're watching
Super Smash.
We're watching. Pause.
Okay, sure.
We're watching competitive Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch. If everyone in this chat isn't a nerd, you're lying.
Well, we got people from all walks of life playing this game, man.
Yeah, and they're nerds. All walks of nerd life. Everyone in chat is nerds. Fight me.
You can say what you want, man. I'll just say that I'm excited to see YellowRello going up against MRRR. I mean, we know this guy for having the crazy combo game, and I'm excited to see what he's labbed out this deep.
Right.
You know, only a couple weeks into the game's lifespan. Maybe he's got something crazy.
You know, he's rocking the builder hat Mario because he's ready to build up some custom combos. I'm ready to see him, but what I'm also ready to see is the aggressive oppression from YellowRello. Normally, we saw a lot of really aggressive options from Yoshi in Smash 4 where they weren't even the safest thing. He just got a lot of free pressure because the opponents didn't know how to deal, right? But we're seeing a stronger shield pressure in this game.
Really great ledge trump there from YellowRello, but I love that MRRR was not thrown for a loop and immediately came back into the stage, because otherwise Yoshi's got big options to cover that.
Wow, using the egg roll. Catches the fair, waits for the air dodge.
That's the Rello classic, dude. Get the forward air on stage into your imagination.
There we go. Get up attack is blocked, so he's just going to get a baby punish, tap him back off stage.
So, neighbor, Yoshi has been the subject of a lot of people's imaginations, shall we say.
Right.
That many people believe that Yoshi is the future of this game. How are we going to see MRRR shut down this character? Because so many people believe that Yoshi's big strength is that he cannot be stopped.
I mean, what we're seeing out of MRRR already that's been really good is stifling the pressure by dashing back a lot, keeping at this nice range where Yoshi, if he does drift in to try to pressure with these aerials, he's going to go shallow, or he's going to have to hard commit to it, which we normally don't like to see out of Yoshi because they have such phenomenal drift. You like to see them be able to drift back with their aerials or be able to drift in a way that keeps the pressure safe. So the spacing of MRRR is really nice so far in neutral. That's what I've seen.
I would definitely agree, man. And also I'd like to agree that, or at least just say that, you know, he's been shutting down aggressive options from Rello. He knows that this guy wants to hold forward. He wants to press buttons, and that right there is the perfect example of it.
Right, and MRRR doing a really good job of utilizing these platforms to make eggs not as relevant of a pressure. They don't send at the same angle, it looks like, or they don't have the same control angle that you could in Smash 4. Maybe you can send up to those top plats, but it's not something that Rel's opting for. It's kind of controlling the ground space with the bouncing eggs. Rolls out of the way of that grab. That is a lot of lag, so now he's pushed back to the corner again. Weaves around the egg, and that back air is going to put him in a weird spot. Doesn't have the jump. The eggs don't get him there, and the air dodge even was not enough.
Yeah, just an excellent edge guard all around from MRRR, and now YellowRello's got to even it up, and he
catches the landing. Yeah, in this game, landing option's not as strong. He's either going to come down with an attack or an air dodge, and that up smash is going to cover it all. Big damage.
Like I said, man, Yoshi gets in, he does not want to stop, and YellowRello is the innovator of that concept.
Up air shield is looking really strong for Mer. What I saw between Daisy Dittos, this is going to be important, I promise.
Okay.
Between the Daisy Dittos, between Spaceman, Spiff, and Batman, is they would do a lot of like safe aerial pressure, and then realize, okay, this other Daisy wants to aerial out of shield. Because that's a really good, fast option. That's what we're seeing a lot of characters doing. So what I'm going to do is do my back air on shield, know that I'm advantaged enough that I can block the next hit, and then punish this really high nair out of shield that's going to be punishable. So what I want to see out of YellowRello, I want to see him start to do these aerials on shield and hold block, and just blow Mer up for all these up out of shields.
Especially at the lower percents. He's definitely not been committing to it at the higher percents, which is smart because if you get blown up, you're going to die at this point.
And these, I mean, they might be true punishes, but I don't know for sure yet in this game, and it's something I would like to see. That up air does eventually, though, catch Merc falling down again. The landing options are not as strong. Coming out of Mario, he doesn't have very many mix-ups, right, to get out of the air. Yoshi can land a little bit better. He has this crazy aerial drift. He has invincibility on his double jump. Or armor, rather. Not invincibility. That'd be nuts. He has armor on his double jump. And phenomenal drift, not only with his jump, but with his eggs. So we can see him getting down a little bit better against Mario than the other way around.
Yeah. Again, aerial drift is so big because, one, you want to be able to get the positioning. If you can get out of disadvantage and immediately have control of stage, that is obviously huge. But obviously the other thing is you just want to be able to get away from the other guy. Mario's not the fastest character, so having that aerial drift is huge.
Yeah. We're going to be counter-picking to Town and City. The platform layout's definitely going to benefit Mario's combo game. Yoshi definitely gets something off of them too, though. But we're also seeing these smaller, or I'm sorry, larger in this game, larger blast zones.
Especially at Town and City, man. It's the perfect exemplifier.
And he's going to
go
up
for it.
Not quite going to get that KO, but doing a lot of damage. YellowRello sitting at 100%, almost uncontested. Mer's sitting at a comfy 20.
Yeah, you don't have to be, well, you know, you don't have to be a genius to figure out how to chain up airs, but you do have to be able to execute it. And that's one of the things that Mer's always excelled at. Oh, wow, he's really going for this.
Gonna set up the fireball pressure. I like that he's slowed down. He realized I don't have to really dash in quick for this kill. I'll just catch YellowRello extending.
Man, back with the drop kicks, dude. The back air's been putting in a lot of work for Mer. And I mean, I don't know if that tells you anything, but to me that just says, YellowRello, you're getting too aggressive. Back off.
Up throw might be killing soon for Mario. Maybe not with these higher blast zones that I'm used to on Town and City and a heavier character like Yoshi. But Mario up throw, at least in Smash 4, was eventually a kill throw.
Look at how well he's using those back airs to just shut down YellowRello every time he tries to approach and get aggressive.
That air dodge is so laggy and punishable. YellowRello immediately turning it around.
Yeah, no, I mean, like we said, this is a character that is capable of many things, and early kills is, well, one of them.
Yeah, starting off with the Nair. Nair drift in there is a lot better for Yoshi in this game. Just general shield mechanics. Nice. Using the down B, maybe even out of double jump armor to parry. More traditional melee parry rather than this game's inherent mechanics.
Oh, I like the option to land close to the ledge but not on it, but Mer is able to get the punish. And YellowRello is still going to have to try to fight at a disadvantage.
We go forward tilt sets up a new one for Yoshi.
I feel like Mer's been winning a lot when he hasn't been doing these big commits like the forward smash. That's where he's been putting himself back into neutral, losing his advantage.
Right. Normally, when we see him occasionally abandon the game plan of the spacing that he was exhibiting in Game 1. There we go. Finally plants both feet firmly on the Yoshi snout. Whew. There we go. Weak Nair. That looked like a combo. I don't know if Rello could have air dodged out of that, but he definitely didn't have time to tech it.
Mer got at him with the quickness. There's one thing we've seen from YellowRello, man. It's the quickness. It's how quickly he turns it around, puts it back to an even game. But he's got to stay out of that big danger zone that Mario has. The heat map may not be big, but man, the follow-ups are certainly to be feared.
Yeah. Mario's got good drift too. It's Yoshi has one of the best drifts in the game, but Mario's is not to be slept on. He can kind of keep up. Back air combos into the up smash and puts Mer at a nice hefty damage. that he's built up here on this last stock.
He forgot that it does not stop him from going through platforms.
Right, I think he definitely expected Yoshi to land on that platform.
All right. Super jump punch, definitely not going to kill this early, even that close to the top of the stage. But man, Rello just taking a real passive role all of a sudden.
Yeah, really uncharacteristic of Rello, but I like seeing this parry on the low back air that we've seen out of Murr, and he's going for these low back airs to try to get the most advantage out of it if he lands on shield. But if it's coming at that predictable timing, that parry comes into play. YellowRello slowed it down and like entered Zen mode.
Dude, at this point, I'm like looking for a parry counter on YellowRello. Like, this man is not letting anything hit him. Look at the fade backs to ledge. Murr's finally going to punish him for it.
There we go. Tries to catch the jump, but Yoshi drifts out. Rello really making this comeback.
Oh my gosh, those dash dances. Rello has got everybody on their toes.
Okay, just presses the forward tilt afterwards. Jab's going to set him off the ledge.
But he got too aggressive.
Parry forward smash? We were talking about Rello's parries.
That was a parry. That was a parry jab forward smash.
Yeah, he got the inconsequential parries from a distance. Got a little baby punishes. Murr got the nice parry into the forward smash at the end that mattered.
Well, he's looking to have a nice parry wins right here. That punt didn't work, but man,
trying to rack him up. He needs 2 W's to move on.
So he needs a quadruple U at this point.
Yes, of
That's what
course.
you're saying.
I like that Rello losing Black Yoshi has been dancing around the colors. I think he went blue game 1, yellow game 2. Now he's rocking the yarn Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm switching to green, yellow, green right now. I like the yarn Yoshi, although it looks weird. I like it.
He's like, I need a different material to give this builder to work with.
Okay, I know this is game 3, but I gotta point out, this track is fire. This is the best like default Smash stage music in the game.
It's pretty good. I'll give you that.
Oh wow, air dodge in.
What a spot dodge. Murr looking really, really strong so far.
Now, it's working out now, but do you think that Murr is getting too aggressive coming out of disadvantage?
Potentially. I know that a lot of his nairs trying to land got blown up game 1.
And it's working out now with like the air dodge into the stage. It did let him take center, and he got the follow-ups after it, but you can see right now Rello's starting to hit him for it.
He tried to dribble him, but getting really ambitious with a punish. No punish on that really committal option from Murr.
Yeah, and ends up getting the stock. Now it's Rello who's got to fight for it.
Okay.
Wow.
A little bit of butter.
Hey, that's not just a little bit, dude. You could cook a few grilled cheese sandwiches with that butter.
Paula Dean approved. There we go.
Welcome to the Food Network. I'm telling you that it looks like YellowRello is cooking right now.
There we go. Dashing just outside of Murr's range. Catches the whiff and comes in with the grab.
Oh, the
jab
setups.
Reset. That up tilt to up air not working as well because that up air hits on the wrong side in this game. Sometimes you gotta like roar the up air or drift really hard in.
Oh, okay. So I like that Rello faked the surrender of center stage, and now,
wow,
man, I can't believe that didn't kill.
Yeah, amazed that Murr's living here. Caught Yoshi dropping the shield a little bit early.
And I can tell you exactly why. The down air has 1 extra hit on it.
Really?
And so YellowRello probably counted it and then said, all right, I'm good. And the game said, nah.
There we go. Back air. Murr really running this back right now. He had a pretty big deficit. Crosses up, so it's hard to pressure, but wow. Up tilt eventually at 170 is going to do it. But Rello's not sitting healthily.
No, I mean, he is looking like he is getting ready to croak. And Murr, he's trying to make some frogs appear this day.
Down here on the platform again. He crossed over, made it really ambiguous which side he was going to land on, and then caught the outer shield option on the wrong side.
The platform game in general has been really good from both of these guys. Murr to get the kills, but YellowRello to build up the damage.
I like that. Up tilt to up B because he knows he can't up tilt multiple times in this game. He wanted to make sure that was as safe on hit as possible. Earlier we saw back air be unsafe on hit at these low percents. So just get what you can. Blast into that back air, coming in clutch for Yoshi. Catching the jump to the platform.
Man.
Wow, what a trade.
Oh, but the double?
Tries to go for 3. Drifts really far back, and Murr barely makes it.
Wow, Rello's getting aggressive, dude. He really wants to close this out.
That is the traditional YellowRello brand aggression that I'm used to seeing in Smash 4.
Oh my god, these dash dances.
But
Aiming
okay,
for the down tilt, finds it! Oh my god!
I'm a little mad that worked because Rello just dash back, dash in, down tilted 3 times in a row, and then hit Murr.
That's a mind game right there, dude. That's not just I'm going to do this option until it works. He says, you're going to think so hard about how to beat this because it's so obvious that I'm just going to make it work because you're going to try too hard.
3 times. He dash out, dash in, down tilted. Did it again. Then a 3rd time. Hit Murr's shield the 3rd time and then just said, I'm going to keep mashing this down tilt.
And then eventually it works.
I am so mad that I just saw that happen.
Dude, that's thinking with a big head right there, just like Yoshi's got, man.
Rello is as button happy as ever.
And I'm glad
to see it.
I think he's playing the right character for it. I know he's always played Yoshi, but it is the correct character for him.
I feel that.
It's such a good way. But man, Murr looked like real good. Like, I was not expecting it to run that close, because I mean, formerly in Smash 4, like, that was 2 different levels right there. That was YellowRello.
It wasn't like
PR
crazy
level.
different levels, but it was like the 1 tier below.
Yeah, it was like it was a separation of Gatekeeper and PR, right? Mm-hmm. That's what those 2 were. And then YellowRello